Weak to strong is a subgenre that is as old as shonen itself, and because of that there's a lot of people who really enjoy reading this type of stories, be it revenge or simply someone who strives to be better. I myself love this type of stories and enjoy the experience of seeing the main character grow with training. Because of that I decided to compile a list for you guys. If this video helps you out or if you simply want to help, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe if you're a fan of anime, manga or manhwa content. Without further delay, let's get into the top 10. Number 10 comes with Tiempo. A high school football story begins with a crybaby football player spinning a miracle. The main character started playing football in middle school and has been living a fulfilling life as it is. However, the situation changed completely when Keisuke, who is 1 year older, joined the football club. Now the days of yelling hell will begin. If you're like me and even been enjoying Blue Lock recently, then this manga will be right up your alley. Even though it has 97 chapters released, I could only find 13 translated, but I'm sure there's more out there. The main character starts off extremely timid, but from what I've seen in later chapters, it becomes a capable football player. Without a doubt, something you should keep an eye on. In number 9 we have The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. The main character is an ordinary high schooler that happens to run into two fellow students after school one rainy day. Suddenly, all three of them are engulfed in magic circle and transported to a fantasy world. There's just one tiny problem: he's simply dragged along by accident. On top of that, he learns that he's capable of using healing magic, an incredibly rare affinity in this world. Now he must spend his days with the rescue team thugs, struggling through their hellish training regiment, learning the wrong way to use healing magic. Get ready for an eccentric otherworld fantasy filled with comedy and combat. This story is really funny, and it's paired with a good main character who trains hard to be of help for those around him. There's one or two characters that I dislike, and the main character talks a bit too much during the fights, but besides that, this is an excellent work, definitely worth reading. Number 8 comes with The Hero Who Has No Class. Classes are given at the age of 10, and the presence or absence of skills greatly affects one's life. The main character, the son of the Sword Princess Farah and a Magic King Leon, has been branded as classless. But even without a job or skills, he believes he can persevere through effort. While you don't necessarily see the main character being weak, once in a while you get the perspective of the main character before he started training. He started training way before his class was given, and because of that he's quite strong even without one. While the story progresses, you will see the main character overpower his way through enemies, which is not exactly bad and I enjoy it, but it might not be what you are looking for. Still a great read, so give it a try if you think this one is for you. In number 7 we have The Formal World's first alt character training diary. The protagonist, who was rarely ever at school during his middle school and high school days, is unemployed even as an adult. From morning till night it was video games. For him, who was ranked first worldwide, it was his life. One day his character is suddenly hacked. The data was unrecoverable and there was nothing that could be done. Feeling great despair at having lost his rank, that he had bet everything to achieve in a world that controlled his life, the protagonist unalives himself. When he awakens, he finds himself inside the video game. No, it was a real world that resembled it. There he notices that he has reincarnated into the body of a sub-character that he had created and bought premium benefits for a long time ago, but had left neglected. I do enjoy this manga a lot, probably more than I should. So the main character has an alt account, where he keeps most of the stuff he doesn't use on his main. And when he's reincarnated, or whatever they don't really tell you, he starts off in the body of that character with everything he had before. While this might not be the most original story, it's still well done and entertaining. The world building is good, the main character is also well written, and there are some good side characters, even though there might be some annoying. Still a great read, give it a chance. Number 6 comes with The Unwanted Undead Adventure. It's been 10 years since the protagonist, a down-on-his-luck bronze class adventurer, set his eyes on becoming mithril class. Unfortunately, he finds himself helpless when confronted by a legendary dragon in the labyrinth of Moon's Reflection, and he is eaten. But he was miraculously reawakened as a skeleton. Now, if you enjoy a monster main character with evolutions and hidden abilities, this is definitely the work for you. Without a doubt, one of the works I enjoy the most reading. The Unwanted Undead Adventurer is a story with everything you may want. The main character starts off as a simple skeleton, with not much power, but through grinding he keeps getting stronger and stronger. The side characters are also extremely well done, with none of them being annoying and actually contributing a lot to the story. One of the best weak to strong stories out there, so definitely go read it. In number 5 we have the strongest sage with the weakest crest. His strength limited by the magical crest with which he was born, Matthias, the world's most powerful sage, decides reincarnation is necessary to become the strongest of all. Upon his rebirth as a young boy, Matthias is thrilled to discover he's been born with the optimal crest for magical combat on his first try. Unfortunately, the world he's been born into has abysmally poor standards when it comes to magic, and everyone thinks he's still marked for failure. Now it's up to Matthias to prove everyone wrong. I have mixed feelings about this one. While you can argue he was never really weak, he's perceived as weak by everyone else, and slowly changes the way he is seen to strong. If you don't enjoy a main character who zooms through enemies because of how strong he is, then this might not be for you. It is a predictable story but still something I enjoyed reading, be it for the overpowered main character or because the art is so damn clean. Give it a chance and see it for yourself. Number 4 comes with Mission Yozakura family. The main character is a super shy high school student, and the only person he can talk to is his childhood friend Mutsumi. It turns out that she's the daughter of the ultimate spy family. Even worse, she's being harassed by her overprotective nightmare of a brother. What drastic steps will the protagonist have to take to save her? A spy family comedy, the mission begins. This story is an absolute mix of everything. It has comedy, romance, plenty of action, and a really good main character. Even though it's lighthearted, you can definitely see the main character getting stronger, and I did enjoy the pace of the story overall, besides the first few chapters, where everything seems a bit rushed. Still a good read? Give it a try. In number 3 we have Holyland. The main character is a high school kid who doesn't fit anywhere. To find a place he can belong, be accepted, he will do anything. However, one thing leads to another and he is forced to fight to keep his place. His Holyland. I cannot stress this enough. This is probably one of the best manga I've ever read, ever since I started reading manga. The author didn't pull any punches and explained everything in detail, even when it comes to fighting or fighting styles. The characters are absolutely amazing and all of them with specific characteristics and personalities, and the psychological part of the manga makes it even better. This is a completed work, so even if you don't read anything else from this list, at least read this one. Number 2 comes with Days. During his last spring break before starting high school, the main character meets Jin, who invites him to pick up football. Their chance meeting and his first ever experience with football moved the kind-hearted and timid protagonist to enroll in his new high school football club, which is among the strongest in all Japan. Unbeknownst to the rest of the world, there's something amazing hidden inside of his heart, and through his trials and tribulations in the football club, it's beginning to blossom. Another work about football, and honestly, I cannot get enough of these. It is true that this work has an anime adaptation, but as you can see it has plenty of chapters, and the anime won't catch up to it so quickly, that is, if there is a second season. Everything from character development to the art is amazing, and it makes this one of the works I enjoy reading the most. Definitely give it a chance. And in number 1 we have History's strongest disciple, Kenichi. The main character is a weak scattered cat, and his status as the karate club's punching bag has earned him the name Weak Legs. One day he meets Miu, and impressed by her skills after she effortlessly throws him into the ground, he follows her to her dojo. There he finds 5 great masters of martial arts, and driven by his desire to become stronger, he begs them to accept him as their student, though it won't be easy. He endures harsh training and injury from the Jiu-Jitsu master, the Muay Thai god of death, the ecchi Chinese Kempo master, and the weapons prodigy. Finally, after proving his determination, he is accepted by Shio, the 100-dan karate master, who had initially wanting nothing to do with him. Now Kenichi walks the long and arduous path to becoming a master himself, all whilst trying to protect those he cares about from anyone who would dare to harm them. This one also has an anime adaptation with around 50 episodes, but the manga is still a great read with much more story than the anime. I do enjoy a lot of the training of the main character. He doesn't get a power boost or something like that, he just trains very hard, and that made me think of Hajime no Ippo, which I absolutely love. Without a doubt a great work, so give it a chance. Now guys, this is a top 10 manga with a weak to strong main character. Did you find any manga that you haven't read yet? Did you like it? If this video helped you in any way, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to activate the bell so you don't miss any video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.